This is AVID, a room full of students working together in groups to help each other in class. This is AVID, a student taking multiple advanced placement classes to help prepare for the course load of college. This is AVID, making the dream of attending a 4-year university attainable for any student. This is AVID, an opportunity I never thought I would have. One night, around 1 a.m., my father came pounding on my door. He was yelling for my older brother and me to wake up and come downstairs. After I was finally able to tear myself away from my bed and make it down the steps, I saw the last thing I expected: 3 officers surrounding my father. My father was frantically shouting about how my brother and I didn't hear anything, which was true and we agreed. I assumed that our neighbors had called in a noise complaint or some other petty offense. While one officer placed my father in handcuffs, another asked me how my night was going. I was tempted to ask if he was serious. After my father drunkenly stumbled into the back of a police car, I was left holding the belongings that the officer told him to leave behind: his ring, his wallet, and his belt. Alone in the house, with only my brother, we both went to bed. It was late and we had school the next day. At the time, I did not know why he was arrested, but years later, I learned that he had tried to kill my mother while my brother and I slept just across the hall. When I saw her the next day, bloody and bandaged, I knew that my life would never be the same. My mother had to work constantly to support us, and months later my brother moved out. I basically felt like I was living on my own at the age of 14, as I had began teaching myself how to cook and take care of my house. This is the moment that AVID entered my life. I can still picture myself in the 8th grade, listening to the AVID representatives from Overly High School speak about the class. I don't know what made me sign up. Being completely honest, I think it was the promise of free college applications. But I am so glad that I did. At home, my mother and I were still trying to piece together our new lives, but at school, AVID gave me the support, both academically and socially, that I needed in those times I felt most alone. I remember walking into my AVID classroom the first day of my freshman year. I looked around at all the banners of colleges from across the country while my AVID teacher talked about the expectations of the class. It all felt like a distant dream, like college was so far away. I felt like I had all the time in the world to prepare, and I could not even wrap my head around the idea of being a college student. Looking back, I can honestly say that I would not be half as prepared for college as I am today had I not taken AVID. Back then, I was shy and had little confidence. I was too scared of failure to push myself. When I heard my teacher say that we had to take at least 2 AP classes by senior year, I was ready to run for the door. I had never even taken an honors course before. It took only 1 year of me being an AVID to help me overcome this. The genuine care that my teacher had for the success of our class and the encouragement of my peers inspired me to take on a new challenge. It felt like my AVID classroom had become my second home. I was taking AP and GT classes by the following year and using the skills I learned in AVID to help me succeed. However, that encouragement did not just end with the classes I chose to take. As I wondered about what I would be studying in college, I filled my head with doubt. Every time an idea would pop into my head, I would shoot it down with negative thoughts like, I'm not smart enough, or I would never be good at that. I couldn't see past the painful situation I had going on at home and thought I was destined to stay where I was. When I sat with my AVID teacher, Miss Maffa, and told her how I wanted to study to become a doctor, but thought I was not cut out for medical school, she took all that insecurity away. Miss Maffa saw that I had a dream, and she was not going to let me give it up. Instead of helping me think of something new to study, she helped me plan how to get to the right school for me. She helped me see the potential that I held, and every time I tried to switch my goal out of fear and insecurity, she put me back on the right path. No one should have to settle for less when they can obtain more, and AVID prevents that. Whether a student's setback is financial, personal, or academic, AVID will help that student find a way. AVID is more to me than just a class. It is a family. We have grown together so much over the years. We know each other's top schools, majors, and interests from working together. My classmates went from strangers I thought I would never talk to some of my closest friends. AVID is such a close-knit group of people who all share the same goal, to help each other. That is what makes AVID unique. When I had no one to turn to at home to help me with my journey, I turned to AVID. Everyone should be able to have an experience like this, because this, this is AVID.